Welcome to the island of Sodor. We have been invited to investigate a part of the island notorious for paranormal activity, and that place is the Skarloey Railway. Opening in 1865, the line has been used as a tourist spot as well as the main mode of supply running for the small villages along the mountains. Since its inception, the Skarloey Railway has always been a place of evolution. The line first stopped at the station known as Skarloey, but when the Mid-Sodor closed in 1947, most of its engines were bought by the Skarloey Railway to work on the new Blue Mountain extension, and one of them was named Proteus. Proteus was one of the engines who used to work on the old Mid-Sodor line, along with Duke, Peter Sam, Sir Handel, and many others. They worked where the Arsdale Railway currently resides, though much of their old line is still in this repair. We sat down with one of the engines named Rusty, who could tell us about the story of Proteus. We've been told by many people to talk to you about the story of Proteus. Well, I feel honored, but really, I only have notability because I was teasing Duncan. What do you mean? Duncan was being rude to Peter Sam for losing some trucks, so I told him a story about an engine who fell into the ravine on the old line to the quarry to spook him. His crew and mine decided to pull a prank on him. That's probably the reason Proteus and Mid-Sodor have been popular these past few years. So, the story was just something you made up? I heard it from a workman. It happened before my time, so either they made it up or there's some truth to it. I mean, that's why you're here, isn't it? To find out if the story is true? That's right. So, we just got word from Mr. Percival, the guy in charge of this place, and he said that we can go up there as long as we keep off the actual bridge itself. We're going to get into an engine known as Sir Handel now, and I actually want to see if we can grab an interview with him while we're up there too. The journey took a little over an hour, and when we reached a set of points, the barricade over the tracks had to be removed to let us pass. Once we reached the bridge, we had to get off. We had to get off because the rails were too mangled and rusted to allow us to pass on the engine, but the driver said it's only a couple more minutes away on foot. So we'll see about asking Sir Handel some questions, then we'll visit the bridge. You used to run this line every day, am I correct on that? Yes, back then I was named Stuart. Why did you change your name, if you don't mind me asking? Well, me and Peter Sam did it to honor the old managers of the Mid-Sodor Railway, and... Did you hear that? Yeah, what was that? It's been years since I heard that whistle. What do you mean? If my hearing isn't rusty, I believe that's Proteus's whistle. I know Duke and Rusty kept saying they hear it, but I never believed them. Guess there's a first for everything. That was Proteus's whistle? Sounds exactly like it. With this experience, we decided to go to the old iron bridge to see if we could make contact. Now, we can't actually go onto the bridge, but we can stay on this side of the ravine. I pull out the Ovilus 5 to try and make contact with whatever spirit was haunting this part of the railway. Are you the spirit of an engine? Of Proteus? We've heard a lot about you. Can you talk to us? We get no responses and decided to head back. There's something about this place. As soon as we stepped onto the island, I felt a sense of dread, and it's only gotten worse since we came up here. This place definitely has something weird going on. We decided to do some more digging on what exactly happened to Proteus. We went to the Croghansgate Library to find out. This is librarian Madeline Norris, and she uncovered some old railway files and newspapers about the Proteus incident. Yes, when he crashed, it was all over the news. It was the first ever fatal crash on any of the railways. Because of it, the line was discontinued and a new viaduct was built not too far from the old iron bridge. Whatever happened to the engine? His body was discovered years later, but he was already dead, and he was put in the back of the shed in the mine, but after that landslide in '82, he was lost under the rubble. No point in trying to rescue him then, plus the manager thought it was fitting to give him a burial of some kind. His lamp was lost too, but not recovered with the engine in the bog. We have no idea where it is. Do you think that's part of why he's haunting the rails? I think if you find the lamp and put it back with the body, and back where he came from, he'll probably stop. So it's a desecration of his resting place. I think he just wants to be left alone and put back to his resting place. It is now nighttime, and we're going to go up into the mountain with Skarloey as our guide. We're going to try and see if we can capture anything regarding this ghost engine. We stopped where we were at a couple days ago with Sir Handel because this is the place with the most activity. He's been spotted all around this area, both on old track and new. And we're thinking... There it is. He's got to be up here. Maybe we can reach a good shot of the bridge from here. We set up a camera over here, pointing toward the bridge. It'll be connected to the nerve, so Josh, our researcher and camera tech guy, could possibly see him. We leave the camera and head towards some of the old lines. We walk down the lines, and we noticed a faint light at the end of the tracks. I see a faint light over there. Hey, Doug, can you get your camera over here? What is that? I don't know. Might be the lamp that Proteus had. That's right, dude. Maybe Josh got him on the bridge. Let's continue this way, toward the light, and maybe we can get something. I pulled out my spirit box to try and communicate with the engine. We're here to talk to you, not hurt you. We want to help you. Can you tell us your name? Smudger. Wasn't he a mid-Sodor engine? Are you another mid-Sodor engine? The spirit box did nothing for the next couple of minutes, so we decided to move right next to the bridge. We continued to do the spirit box again. Are you here with us? Do something. Anything. What the hell was that, dude? I don't think it wants us here. We would better call it a night. Did you get anything, Josh? None of the cameras near here had anything. The one facing the bridge, though, yielded results. If you go to about here, you'll see a figure on the bridge. Yeah, you do. And you see, it disappears halfway onto the bridge. Just like the story said! Wow, the fact we were able to get something that clear is amazing. He's in these hills, and I think he wants people to know it. But to what end? Does he want peace? Or is he warning us of something? We came to the Skarloey Railway to learn and connect with the engine known as Proteus. We uncovered some secrets, debunked myths, and caught some of the strangest pieces of evidence we ever known. The island of Sodor is definitely one of the places we'll be visiting again soon. Well, it was different, but I liked it. Ugh, I hated it. They didn't even show me. You said you didn't want to be interviewed. I'm just glad they didn't twist Proteus into some demon engine or something, and actually caught him on camera, just like I saw last night. That librarian did bring up a good point. If we want to put an end to this, we probably need to find him. All of him. And put him to rest. Well, we know where the body is. It just depends if manager will allow it. Real question is, where's the lamp?